Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 20-Sided Disappointment. This is the episode where people definitely probably die, I think. I'm not sure. But before we get started, I'd like to throw out a couple of shout-outs. Man behind the screen, Dave. Go check out his channel on YouTube, and he has links to all of his other channels there. And the Scariest Podcast, go check them out as well. They have YouTube, they have Spotify, and I think Apple Music or the iTunes, something like that. Whatever you young folk listen to. Anyways, now back to our unregularly scheduled program that isn't scheduled at all, because we take forever to upload everything.
So you guys have taken Unit Director Galdrin to the hospital, and the doctor's tending to him.
For now, he seems to be in some sort of coma state.
Will he make it?
Well, I want to say yes. He seems mostly stable. We've happened to stop most of the bleeding, and we have our best clerics working on him. But, to be honest, I don't know.
Well, your hesitation makes me quite concerned.
Well, we haven't had to deal with any sort of trauma this intense in quite some time. Not even the spiders damaged anyone this horribly.
Could you use my services? I have a limited source of healing magic.
No. Before he passed out and lost consciousness, the only thing he said is that he wanted you guys to continue whatever it is you were doing for the pursuit.
I don't like this at all.
Very well. He turns to Velroz and places a hand on his shoulder. Worry not, Velroz. I believe he is in capable hands. He'll make it through. He's a strong man. We must have faith.
Well, let's go ahead and start looking for Loke. I don't think he could have gone too far.
Well, considering the amount of damage he's done, I think we may be chasing a ghost at this point. I would like to perhaps deal with the situation at my family's home, if you don't mind.
That's fair. He also left his sword behind, so he's without a weapon for now. Let's go ahead and proceed to your family's home.
Oh wait, he did leave the sword behind?
I thought he did.
There was a sword. The sword was stabbed through Galdrin.
Oh, so it was his great sword?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can take it and sell it.
On our way out, let us stop by the burnt down Hunter's Inn. We will see if there's any other clues before we go.
Very well. That is wise.
So I'll go ahead and lead us out and head on over there to the, I'm assuming, burnt down building by now.
It was pretty damaged inside, but it didn't burn.
Okay.
In a world where create water exists.
Hey man, it's like Avatar. You just take that shit right out of the air.
Yep.
Um,
I did that with an old wizard. Like, because you create water and it just creates like an area of rain, and then you can cast the cantrip Control Water, where you just basically waterbend that shit right out of the rain, and you're like,
You said you want to go back to the center?
yeah, I'll go ahead and investigate, kind of look around, see what I can find, see whatever.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Gotcha.
Should we both?
Just with advantage, Velroz.
Okay.
Since you guys are looking together.
Jesus. Okay. I may as well try and see if the sky is fucking blue at this point. It's a 7.
With advantage? What was your first roll?
7. It was a 7, and then the second roll was a 2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I may as well see if the sky is blue at this point.
And
Okay, can I just wonder? I don't understand how having wisdom and intelligence. I guess the intelligence is the investigation, but I just figured that like I would get something out of that, but it's only +0. So
well, you see, intelligence is knowing that tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put tomato into a fruit salad. So that's kind of the whole thing.
well played. But yeah, so yeah, it's a 7, unfortunately.
You know what?
Actually have a bonus to my investigation.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll one for me.
We just get something better out of it.
Okay, I rolled an 11, so that's 15.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. Okay, at least you know that it is a burnt down house. I don't even know where we are.
Velroz takes a
Like,
bit of time looking around, but there's just too much fire damage. You, Reginald, being pretty used to fire damage, know for other signs to look for. Mostly, the only thing you really find is that the origin of the fire started in the little back library that they have. And there's just one spot that's kind of like on one of the bookshelves that isn't singed at all, but it's empty.
Okay, so it looks like books were removed.
Yeah.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. It's when I see that, I'll point that out. Look here. It appears that not only was the fire started here, but these books were taken. I wonder what significance they might have.
I'm not sure, but Galdrin awakes. We need to ask him what was here. He might know a thing or two about what was here or what Loke was after. Of course, we'll come back to it after we deal with your family problem.
Of course. Knowing more before we go chasing after your friend would be the best course of action.
I agree, especially because it seems reckless right now of what he has done. I don't know what kind of state he would be in.
So, shall we be off, or do you need time to prepare yourself?
No, I'll be ready. Let's get moving.
Excellent. I have all of my things. I'm ready when you are.
Brandon, what time of day is it right now?
Trying to remember, because
Yeah, I know. I just dropped a bomb of a question, but I was curious because it's like, are we going to be leaving at night? You know, that's going to be a little awkward.
Because I don't remember about what time it was when you guys went back and found Galdrin.
I think crap. Yeah, I kind of forgot.
For the
I
sake
think
of,
at this point,
for the sake of
at
things,
this
you
point
guys
it'd be
could,
late at night.
yeah, I think it would be later because you guys got there, spent the time doing stuff, and then yeah, so it'd be later. So you guys could definitely wait the morning, maybe.
Well, with us losing the light, we'll go ahead and go to the tavern for the night. See if we can stay there, get a rest, and be off first thing in the morning.
Light is of no issue. The light walks with me. Wherever I go, my path is always illuminated. However, I do understand if you would wish to rest first and leave with the dawn.
With everything that's been following us, it just might be the better choice so that we can be alert at all times.
Very well.
You guys make your way to Cedric's, I imagine.
The
Still a
tavern?
tavern, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be there then.
The two, Aaron and Leon, they're still at their drinking games.
Jesus, bro. It's been fucking hours.
At this point, it's It's probably only
Like a
been like an
fire and shit.
It's probably only been like an hour and a half, 2 hours at most.
Still knocking drinks back like, yeah, I know the fucking town's burning, but you know what?
They don't know.
Galdrin's in the fucking hospital, and they're over here tipping him back. That's okay. Cracking a cold one with the boys.
They weren't there when you guys found them, and you haven't told
No, I
them.
know.
So
They didn't smell the smoke from the burning building. They don't care. They're drunk. Whatever.
they're drunk.
We've all been there.
We'll go ahead and go in and approach them. Approach their table. Would I be able to make a check to see how drunk they are? Like if they'll remember even anything that I tell them?
As you approach the table, Aaron's like, "Oh, back for more, are ya?"
Jesus Christ!
Go ahead and roll an insight check to see.
Reginald will nudge Velroz and like, ah, so I see why you wanted to return. Spending a night with your friend, are we?
Jesus fucking Christ! No, that's not it at all. We need to inform them of Galdrin. I'll say kind of quietly, just between ourselves. Insight is 22.
Oh yeah. They seem to be holding their liquor pretty well, but they're definitely gonna be pretty agreeable to most things.
Jesus, Brandon, come on.
It's not what I'm talking about, you sick fuck.
Oh god.
But if you wanted to take it that way, we can't.
I think this episode's get really weird.
That was with a T.
But anyway.
Can't.
Oh, can't. Gotcha. They said can. Anyway. Now's not the time, but we need to inform you that Galdrin is in the hospital and he's been stabbed. He's in more of a comatose state right now, but he's hanging in there. The doctors are going to keep an eye on him right now.
The look on both their faces certainly sobers up real quick, and Leon stands up. What are you talking about? Wait.
The partner that I was looking for earlier, Loke, my usual friend. He's betrayed us. More in particular, he betrayed Galdrin. We don't know why. Galdrin collapsed and we couldn't get any real answers out of him. But Loke attacked him and burned down the pursuit center.
Aaron, we have to head over there immediately. Is he...
Now. I think right now the best thing to do is to give him his sleep. He needs rest to recover. And you two are not in exactly the most sober positions. Would be best if you remained here, maybe visit him in the morning.
I hate that, but I think you're right.
Also, we're gonna need you two to sober up. Keep an eye on things until you have to head out for your assignment. More in particularly, keep an eye on him. Make sure nothing else comes back to finish the job.
Fuck, Reginald grins. Yes, coffee and sandwiches.
Jesus.
That's...
And the mafia.
That won't be a problem. We'll certainly keep an eye on him. Are you going to be okay, Leon?
Wait.
And he just kind of slumps back down into his chair, and tears start actually kind of rolling down his face.
I'll turn to Aaron. Me and Reginald are going to be getting some sleep. Need our rest. We're setting out to handle a disturbance of Reginald's family. Me and Loke had visited there before on our way back here, but we go finish that job. We'll return after that.
Would I be able to try to comfort the other guy? I forgot their freaking names.
Aaron and Leon. Leon's the one who.
Yeah, Leon. You know, basically do the same thing with him that I did with Velroz. And, you know, kind of like take a seat in front of him and set my hands on the table. Now, I understand it's difficult, but we must have faith and be strong. Now I forgot his name too. The guy that's hurt.
Galdrin.
Galdrin.
Yeah, like Galdrin is one of the best of us. He will pull through.
Aaron actually touches you on your shoulder and kind of like nods you over to go talk away from Lee.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and follow.
Am I involved in this too?
Yeah. She kind of like
Okay.
has asked both of you.
Leon's an orphan. He was found by Galdrin, and ever since has been raised by him from a very young age. I too have been raised by Galdrin, but I was a teen when he found me.
It's understandable.
He likely won't talk for some time.
We can accept that, and that's perfectly fine. Just make sure to keep an eye on him and get him well. I have a feeling you guys are going to need your strength soon enough.
Let's just be happy that he's a calm drunk, because last time something like this happened, he kind of destroyed the entire room that we were in, so it seems that the booze have kind of worked their magic and kept him calm a little bit.
Yes, we must be thankful.
Anyways, we still have that ghost to take care of over at the Baron's Manor, but we'll keep an eye on Galdrin. You guys get your rest, and we'll get ours. Thank you for letting us know.
Absolutely. We'll be off at first light. Good luck to you, friends.
And to you.
Reginald will nod, depart with him.
Go ahead and snag a room. Unless you have something else planned.
No, you guys have like kind of like your assigned room stuff that you've been staying in. It's kind of like an off section for hunters upstairs. But yeah, you guys have your night ahead of you and whatnot.
So what rank is Galdrin anyway?
He's a unit director. It just kind of goes like hunters at kind of just experienced tiers. You guys now would probably be a step past novice. Well, especially Reginald. He would be, I guess, considered kind of experienced, kind of maybe someone that the guild might be looking to promote to like a unit director.
Okay. I was just wanting to make sure. So I made a note for him.
And especially with how fast Velroz has kind of been going forward and solving stuff and dealing with monsters and whatnot, he's definitely got the eye of the higher ups. I know we don't do a whole lot of stuff with them, but that would be kind of like the thing that would be going on, sort of
the scenario.
Possibility.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll just do our rest
during our rest, because I'll retire to my room. During my rest, I'd like to meditate.
Okay, Luke, I'm gonna need you to mute yourself.
Let's go.
Deafen? Alright.
Or deafen, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, boys.
You dive into your meditative state. What do you kind of focus on this time?
Focus on the day, more of the processing, not too much it being investigative, but processing emotions, the stress, the grief, the joy, the stress of what's going on, the grief that Galdrin was attacked, especially being a new mentor to me, and but joy to know that he is alive and hanging in there. So obviously there is hope. So more of just processing emotion, and but not too much on the, like I said, on the investigative side.
You feel this, and you kind of have figured out a little after just like the few days that have gone by. You have figured out the sort of paths to get your body to project itself out into the astral plane. And do you decide to do that this time?
Yes.
When you do so, you are instantly met with a hooded figure, and it says to you in a very similar voice, "Well, wasn't expecting you to do that."
And who might you be?
Two astral arms project off of this creature, and it pulls off the hood, and you see yourself.
What? What? The fuck? Taken by shock, kind of eyes a little bit wider, mouth open. I'll ask you again. Who are you?
I'm you. Well, sort of.
Sort of. Explain yourself.
The veil. It's more of a link rather than a wall. There's some things you don't know about your friend Goldring.
Such as?
He kind of has an inquisitive look on his face, as if he's deciding on how much to tell you.
He's from the other side of that link. I don't know how much I can tell you without destroying your mind.
Or I can wait till you're a little bit more experienced.
Explain to me anything that's gonna help me bring him back.
This never happened in our timeline. Him being heard, of course. I set something in motion that wasn't entirely sure would come to pass. Demir, when he disappeared that day, it wasn't a coincidence. I summoned him. I exorcised him. Loke from the other side of the link wasn't entirely too keen on this happening. That is why he is here.
So Loke is in your timeline?
The Loke who attacked Galdrin isn't from here. Yours is dead.
And I'm guessing Loke probably took a stab at you.
Well, as you can see, and sure enough, I don't have any arms. This is a parting gift from our friend Loke. When he becomes a god king, we were the only one who could sort of stand in his way, and so he took our arms.
And what happened to him?
He was attempting to rule the other side, and that was when Galdrin, or as you might know him over here, and I'm guessing he hasn't told you for one reason or another, is the god of time and creation.
God of time and creation? But why pose as a mortal?
I don't think he's faking it. He probably doesn't remember what happened. I have a feeling he lost most of his powers when he did what he thought was the right thing. Anyways, he tried to create an alternative timeline, but it ended up just creating a mirrored image of the world that is currently siphoning off the energy of the other. And in due time, energy of that world will be gone, and the link will break. And I don't know what happens when that happens.
I suppose I have a lot of questions to ask him when he wakes up.
You are destined
What?
for great things, Velroz. And I have a feeling that the reason why the Loke from my side killed the Loke from your side is, because he would be the only one mad enough to challenge him in his rise to power.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, our time is coming to a close now, Velroz.
So be it. We will speak again, I'm sure. Future.
I pray we don't have to, but keep an eye out. Danger is always on the horizon.
Always will. Thank you again, friend.
And just like before, you see some light shining through the windows now into your room.
I'll go ahead and so I'm back in my body, correct?
You're still astral projected for now. Him himself disappeared.
Okay. Would I be able to travel like a short distance?
Where would you like to go?
The hospital?
Yeah, you could travel there.
I'll go ahead and travel to the hospital and check on Galdrin.
Since you are in this astral form, you're standing there as he lies on his hospital bed, and where the stab wound is in his shoulder, you see a faint light coming from the wound.
And I'm assuming we couldn't see that normally.
Yes.
Galdrin, can you hear me?
You don't get a response.
Am I able to investigate that wound a little bit more?
Yeah.
Like, is there anything in the wound that I can see, or can I tell what it was, magic or otherwise?
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh. First one of these. Oh, nat 20. Let's go.
The light seeping out seems to certainly be that of a divine nature. It feels welcoming.
Welcoming?
Yes. Like it wants you to be near it.
I'll go ahead and touch it.
Nothing happens when you touch it. It kind of has the same feeling as when you were standing at the veil with Galdrin that first time, and he kind of mentioned how when he was able to go to the other side, it felt welcoming, but there was also part of it that felt like it didn't want.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and return to my body.
It's morning time. Yeah.
Go ahead and get him back in here then.
Does Reginald do anything during his rest?
Not much. I mean, probably just go over his spells and kind of just mentally prepare himself for what he has to come. You know, expecting what's happened.
What?
With that, well, I guess you guys would be leaving Gloomhaven.
Come morning time, and
We're ready to go.
Oh, good morning.
No.
So we're on the road, right?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and begin to tell Reginald what happened in my during my meditation to keep him informed.
Adam,
Um,
whatever you want.
so Reginald, one thing I need to inform you about, kind of get you up to speed. It might seem like a lot to take in, but just bear with me. I am able to meditate and have slowly grown the ability to astral project myself into a different plane, or the astral plane. So, during last night's, sleep, I decided to meditate instead, and I was in that plane. Galdrin was the one who originally got me into this. He himself was going to train me. But when I went into this meditative state, I was greeted by an image of myself. Funny enough, from a different timeline, and found out from my other self that, our Loke went to his timeline and killed that Loke. Or he went to that timeline and got killed by the Loke from their timeline. Because that Loke is a god king in that timeline. I'm not quite sure about the time traveling, but regardless, I also
Oh.
went and visited Galdrin too in the hospital during my astral form. I mean, I noticed that the wound looked different than in my human form, and the wound was magical in nature, like a divine purpose, similar to what we call the veil in the astral plane. It's a whole nother story for another time, but we need to keep an eye out for anything that comes our way. It's going to be one heck of a journey.
he seems to kind of mull it over in his head. Well, certainly sounds like you had quite an eventful night. However, that is disturbing news. So, what you're saying is the Loke that is here is an imposter.
Well, I'm not 100% certain, but from what the copy of me told me, that our Loke managed to find out what happened to Demir. Demir was apparently summoned back by my alternative self and was exorcised. Well, the Loke from our universe didn't take that too easily. Well, that Loke went into the other universe and was killed by the Loke from that timeline. It's quite confusing, but I don't think we need to investigate Loke anymore, at least for now.
Well, it seems that least for the time being, it is not pressing concern, but having someone walking around praying to be your Loke could be a problem. Who knows what he might do next?
Yes, I'm too stricken by the thoughts of it, but for now, we'll let it be. We'll see how it plays out.
I am concerned, however, that you are able to commune with people's spirits, but not with the spirit of your fallen comrade. I worry for his soul.
For what he did to Galdrin, not exactly displeased, but you are right.
Well,
I suppose I'll have to look into that next time that I meditate.
the one that's here, that injured Galdrin, is not your Loke. That one you said was slain. His spirit has already moved on, I assume, if not worse, depending on the nature of his death. So the Loke that is here is not yours. Thus, the Loke that you knew is still the man that you knew.
I suppose that makes sense. We will have to keep an eye out for the imposter, and I will try to commune with his soul or try to find it next time that I am in the astral plane. For now, though, let's focus on your family.
Roll a perception check for me, both of you.
Uh-oh.
That's a 5.
Ha! To the fields of justice. You said investigation?
A perception.
Oh, excuse me.
If I said investigation, I meant perception.
No, I think you did say that. I just 18.
Well,
It's okay. We trade off being idiots.
You
I have a +4 int, you have a +4 wisdom. It works out.
Let's go.
Velroz, you kind of just like sense something, and you reach out and you catch an arrow that you stop from hitting
Let's go.
Reginald. You hear a voice come out from kind of like the tree line. Well, well, well. Got us a keen one here.
Would I be able to draw my weapon?
Well, he says, come on out, boys. Let's get him. And roll for initiative.
Let's go. How far away are they?
Only the one that came out from behind the tree is only like 25 feet away.
He's first on the list. I
rolled a 12, so 13. Woo!
I got 21.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's fucking go, boys.
So it was 21 and 13?
Yeah.
Wild Pokemon trainer appeared.
Then we are at the top of the order with Velroz.
Velroz? By the way, how many are there?
Oh, sorry, yeah. When he said come out, boys, 2 more came out from the other side of the room. So 3.
So what's the nearest one to me?
The nearest one to you would definitely be the one that shot at Reginald.
Okay, he's going down first. I'm gonna go ahead and run to him, and I'm rolling. he's getting the first ass whooping coming this way. I am. Okay, so forgive me. I'm just gonna ask real quick. Can I do a bonus action before my attack?
You can do a bonus action at any point in your.
Let's go, boys! Summoning the astral arms. Let's go. Just the astral arms. I'll make sure to specify that from now on, though.
Okay.
And let's go.
So he has to roll a wisdom check?
He needs to
Or is it dexterity?
succeed. He needs to succeed a dex saving throw. It says DC 14 in parentheses. Does that
he failed.
matter?
Yes, that matters.
Rolling at 2d6 for force damage right now.
Oh.
And that would be... Really? That's it? 3.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was very anti.
That's how the dice do sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just like I was really expecting. I was like, "Come on, big damage, let's go, boys."
You like double sixes, like oh.
Yeah,
I forgot to have your guys'
One's
character
cool.
sheets open up. So I'm gonna get here, so that way I don't have to ask you as many questions. So he takes 3 points of damage.
yes, 3 points of force damage if it matters.
3 points of damage. He just see like a little wall of light kind of just hit him in the chest. Ugh. All right.
I will go ahead and attack him now with the arms,
Okay.
which rolling for a hit right now. Am I doing that math? 13.
Just misses.
Damn it!
Mm,
Fuck.
Anyways, so yeah, 13 misses.
okay. I turned it way down, so we'll see if you can hear this. I hope not. So I have like at least a little bit of background music in my headphones.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can hear it anymore, so that's
That's
solid.
probably why it was like constantly having your mic open.
Well, no, I just started playing the music.
Oh, okay. Then whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so next in the list.
That would be the bandits. The one you just attacked is going to take a scimitar slash at you. Aye. Alright. And it's going to miss, and I think that's all it can do. Yep, that's all it can do. And the other two are going to both take light crossbow shots at Reginald.
Ooh.
One rolled a 23 to hit. I think that hits, yeah.
Yeah.
But the 15 misses. I don't. Your AC's a lot higher than that.
Misses. Yeah.
It's 18. So
Do I still have the highest AC here?
by one.
By one,
Probably,
okay.
yeah. Because of your cape.
Yeah, I'm at 19 right now.
Ooh, 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
A decent
Ooh.
little chunk.
Ooh, well. Ow.
Oh, this is awkward.
And the one that shot you just chimes out, "They're not that tough, boys. Let's get them."
Well.
I'm so gonna whoop his ass.
And let's go to Reginald's turn.
How close are they together?
I
They're
love that.
They're about 10 feet apart.
All of them? Like each about 10
Oh
feet?
no, the two are on the other side of the road. So there's two that are about 10 feet apart, and then there's the third one on the other side of the road that Velroz is fighting.
Okay, so he's like across the road, so he's like a good like 15 feet away from them or something.
And he was like 25 feet away from Brian, so he'd be like, so they're about 25 feet. So he's like 50. There's two that are next to each other, and then there's one on the complete opposite side. So it's about like a 50-foot stretch
Okay.
between the three of them total.
Well. Do we? Yeah, you know what? Let's So I will. Would I be able to pull like my Well, yeah, I'm gonna pull my spell book out and
I don't see why you couldn't have your spell book in one hand and your sword in the other.
yeah, that's all I was just saying. Like because we're just walking along, I guess I would have my stuff out. But yeah, I will. Kind of like extend my hand as my spell book flips open the pages and the flames on it start rising out of the spell book as he kind of waves a sword around it, and out from the flames erupting from the sword come 4 scorching rays. Let's do this.
Jesus.
Let's go, boys.
2 on each of them.
2 on each of them. Okay,
I was a 19.
19 hits.
No, I rolled a 19, so that's even higher. Then an 18. Then 13, so that is 19 total. Oh wait, 20 total. Because I forgot the proficiency bonus is 3 now, not 2.
And
Okay.
your
Roll, yeah.
proficiency bonus, because your sword should be doubled for ranged spell attacks.
Oh,
anyways.
yeah, all these rolls are over 20 then.
Yes. Yes, all of those hit.
Jesus. Let's go, boys.
How much for the first one? We'll say the one on the left.
Okay, so that's 9 damage. Yeah, it's oh wait. 9 18 damage.
Bye-bye, bandit.
And how much for the one on the right?
19.
How much? Sorry?
Jesus.
A 6 and a 4, then a 5 and a 4. 19.
You send out those 4 scorching rays, and they kind of like, one actually just gets its like a hole kind of seared like a little bit deep into its chest armor, and then you hit the one that says that you guys weren't too tough, and he's like, "Oh, I might have been wrong." And we're at the top of the order.
I will also move
Yeah.
I'll move into melee range with him.
Okay.
And then that's when, he gets up and just says, "You were saying?"
Who are you? And does he have any bonus actions or anything he's gonna do?
I don't think. Oh,
We were making your dragon breath, I think, a bonus action.
okay, it's gonna be a bonus action. I think I'm just gonna do my fighter ability. Oh wait, no, I'm not a fighter anymore. Duh. That's why I didn't have it. Okay. No, I already cast a spell, so no bonus actions. He'll just basically taunt him. "You fools! You dare challenge Sir Reginald, the Flame of Hope!"
Jesus Christ.
And he basically he'll just point his sword down at him and say, "Surrender now, or your lives are forfeit."
Roll a persuasion check.
All right. Damn. 14, so that is a 19.
Damn.
The one on the right is like, "That kind of seems like a good idea," and he kind of he drops his crossbow, and he gets down on his knees. But the other one kind of looks a little bit pissed off at the one on the right, and pulls out his scimitar.
Idiot.
Then we are to the top of the order with Velroz.
So the main guy's still alive, correct?
I mean, yeah, the one who shot at you first is still alive, definitely.
Yes. Okay, I'll go ahead and swing at him again, and I'm gonna do it with the astral arms. Oh, God. Yes, please. That is
yeah.
19.
Hits.
I messed up. I could have done so much better than that.
And I'll do the astral arms, which is 2 seconds. Roll a d8. 7. That'll be 12.
12. Nice.
And I will go ahead and do. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do flurry of blows as well. Homeboy's gonna get it.
Getting the fucking uppercut to the jaw.
He got to get boots to asses. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So the flurry of blows is just 2d or a d8 for hit and a d8 for both, correct?
Well, you have to roll a d20 to see if you.
Right, that's what you said.
I thought you said a d8. My bad.
The first one will miss. I rolled a 5. And rolling that right? For some reason that just doesn't.
5 seems really low.
Oh.
It should be way higher than.
No, that
you
is.
have-
That
yeah.
is. It would be. I still think it misses, but it's a 13.
Yeah, it's just missing.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't adding the hit or DC. Call it. This one definitely hits. We're going 25, boys. Let's go. And then with the flurry of blows, though, do I add my dex to that, or is it just the DA by itself?
You add your dex to the flurry,
Okay.
And did you do your extra attack too?
No, I did not actually. So I guess can I do that now? I forgot.
Well,
Damn.
roll for damage on your second flurry of blows hit first.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. That'd be 9 for the second flurry.
All right, and second attack.
Second attack, rolling hit right now. 21. It's gonna go ahead and hit and rolling damage. That would be 8.
You kind of recover from that scimitar slash and bring your 2 fists into him, and you give him 2 good punches, and you miss a third, and he just ducks under it, and then you give him a nice little uppercut with your third one, and it knocks him kind of on his ass, and his jaw's kind of dislodged now.
Oh.
Oh,
And just real quick, how much damage did that do? That scimitar slash?
If I look up my roll log, I don't remember. I deleted it. That's why. Okay. Oh, never mind. You didn't take any damage from the scimitar slash.
Okay.
I'm losing my mind. That's all.
I thought he would have done something though, so I was in range.
He missed. I'm looking at his roll. He rolled a 9 to hit.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't look too good, and he's got some blood coming out of his mouth. And it's their turn now, and he's gonna take another slash at you and miss. And the one who surrendered is going to stay that way, and the other one's going to take a slash at Reginald with his scimitar.
Bad man.
And
that one was down and the other one gave up. Because you said like one got a hole burnt in, like through him.
I said like into his chest armor, like it's just
Oh,
burnt
okay.
real deep.
Oh, okay.
So
Real-
one's still staying surrendered, and the other one is trying to attack you, but he missed as well.
Mm.
Then we are to Reginald's turn.
All right. Let's just try to let's just ignite the sword and swing at him. It's just pretty much, well, I gave you a chance to leave here with your life. Okay, 14 seems to like popping up. That's okay. Yeah, that's a 20. Yeah, plus 6. Does it count as a +1 weapon, or it just has the enchant, like no +1 to hit or whatever?
I don't know. I think the only thing it has is just the extra fire damage, but I'm not entirely positive.
Oh well, that's kind of low. So that's 3, 9. So 4 damage from the sword and 8 damage from the fire.
You sink that nice and deep into him. I basically keep rolling like a percentage dice with your fire attacks to see if it lights him on fire at all.
Oh yeah.
And it does not. But he gets hurt pretty bad, and he kind of drops to one knee, Final Fantasy Tactics style. I'm not going down without a fight.
As you kick him in the teeth.
Then you're a fool. We all meet our end someday. Some sooner than others. Like you, for instance.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I guess no bonus action.
No bonus action. Top of the order would be Velroz.
It would be Velroz. But I don't know about that. Okay, so who's standing, who's not standing?
Well, you're still only standing next to one guy, and he doesn't look that well, but he's still standing. Well, he's on his ass.
He's still ready to fight, basically.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll actually go ahead and basically grab his well, I guess I can't. I'll go ahead and strike him again. I'll attempt to swing at him with the arms.
Do it now.
Cop, you idiot. That is. Ooh, excuse me. That's a 15.
15 hits or 16 hits, yeah. Whatever you said. Either one of those numbers hits.
Yeah. And what?
I swear this heat is turning me into a different person. Fucking like sitting here.
Oh wow, I went full retard, guys. I went full.
Never go full retard.
Yeah, no, I went full. But it doesn't matter. We are going to go 8 damage on that.
8 damage. You raise
Just a
a.
sucker punch to the face.
How does he go out?
Am I killing him or knocking him out?
That's up to you. You can.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and with one astral arm, I'll grab him by the collar, kind of lifting him upright for a good last punch, and I'll come with a right cross and just take it, like basically take his jaw off, and go ahead and take off part of his head with it.
Ouch. Love it.
Boy's gonna catch these hands. Yeah. I'll go ahead and just to be more terrifying, since I haven't used my movement, can I go rush the other guy that's still messing with Reginald? I will go ahead and, you know what? Hang on.
You have to use like your full movement speed, but you could.
I got 45. Would that reach?
Oh yeah, especially because you got 10 foot on your arms.
Okay, good. Oh, okay, I couldn't do it. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and rush him, and screw it. With my bonus action, can I do flurry of blows on him?
Do
I
it.
don't think he's worth spending your key points.
Yeah, that's true. I'll go. No, that is absolutely true. I was really debating on that.
You have extra
yeah, I'll go.
attack, though.
Already you. Oh no, I didn't, huh? That's right. I was going to. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do my extra attack on him. That's right. I'm losing track of all my stuff now. Rolling to hit right now. That's a nat 20, 28 to hit.
So his head's getting knocked off again.
And then going damage right now. I like that. Oh, this is good. I like this. Go ahead and roll in damage right now. That would be a 9 for damage.
A 9 for damage. You
Yes.
You grab his head with one of your astral fists, and you kind of like hammer fist his face with the other one, and it just kind of like sends him into the ground, and a little tiny crater forms where his head is.
Let's go.
Like taking a sledgehammer to a watermelon. Done.
What you know about that, son? So the fight's over, I'm guessing. Reginald just blasted a hole in this dude's armor, scared the other one shitless. I just took 2 heads out.
I guess is the other one like he's still on the ground, right?
He's on his knees. He's got his hands up. Oh, holy shit! Please don't do that to me.
Yeah, Reginald puts his book away and offers a hand to help him up.
He accepts it cautiously. I'm sorry. It wasn't exactly my idea to attack the road, but you gotta eat.
Understandable. Unfortunately, some circumstances drive people to desperate actions.
You could just honestly work,
Look, all right. Don't really have a choice.
Well, now you do.
No, I don't. You see, my brothers are kind of in charge of this clan.
There's more of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of us.
Would you like us to find that camp too and take care of that? Because that's definitely up there on the agenda.
Don't want my brothers dead, but I don't exactly want to be in this life anymore, if that makes sense. But
Well,
I know my brothers, and they're not going to...
Then, the solution seems rather simple. Down the road, he points like back that way. There's a town. Just head there and seek work. Honest work. Whatever you can find.
And if any troublemakers come this way, I'm sure there'll be people around to take care of.
And we can pile up these bodies, burn them, and if anyone is to find them, perhaps leave evidence of who it was, so that way your brothers would think all 3 of you had perished, instead of only 2.
I'll go ahead and look at Reginald kind of surprised. Yeah. Yeah, that could work.
Real quick, and he kind of searches the bodies and steals a couple sacks of gold off of each of them. I'm gonna need this, I guess. Look, thank you for sparing my life. I guess the biggest thing I can do for you is my brothers are ruthless, okay? They and he kind of rips off a patch that he has on that's embroidered on the shoulder of his armor, and he shows it to you, and it's two red dragons kind of like entwined with each other, and they call themselves the twin dragons. And I'm gonna get going.
Yes. Get moving. Go to the town of Gloomhaven. Go to the inn, the Cedrigs. Ask for work, or wherever work needs to be done in the town. Get moving now.
All right, that's kind of direct, but spared my life, so I'm not gonna complain. And he makes off down the road towards Gloomhaven. Oh, as he gets about 20 feet away, if you're going to their camp, it's south from here.
Good to know. We'll keep it in mind.
Thank you. And remember, keep it on the honest work. We'll know if you get back into your life of crime.
Damn it, Garen. You'll be a big brother to somebody.
You two head south towards the bandit camp that you have now been directed to by the nameless bandit.
I will use
No, hold on.
all of my lay on hands to heal myself. I just have 10 points, so like before we head out, I'll just place a hand upon my chest and glows with kind of radiant, almost flame-like energy, and it mends his wound from where the crossbow bolt was.
What's his snappy one-line?
He needs a one-liner when he uses lay on hands?
He needs one because I was about to end an episode, and now you're going to be the one to get the one-liner.
Oh. I mean, you can now.
Snappy one-liner. Do it!
Walk the virtuous path, citizen! Yeah.
I thought a good one could have been, you could say that was hands-on.
We're using that.
They've always said I was very hands-on.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of 20-Sided Disappointments. I know we don't upload probably as much as we used to, and we are working on that. Personally, just working on a schedule that kind of works for me as far as editing stuff and getting it out there on our YouTube channel. It has been quite the adventure so far, both playing with each other and then also just in real life. Starting new jobs and man, this whole thing. Anyways, no excuses. We are working on getting stuff out in a timely manner, whether we just decide to try and get a couple episodes out a month, or if we try and just get one a month. I have a huge backlog, and I'd rather not do one a month, because by the time this whole thing ends, it'll be like 7 years from now. Anyways, thank you so much again for listening. We hope you enjoy, and we'll see you on the next episode of 20-Sided Disappointments.